Welcome back to Beyond One Reason, and yes, we are back with another pig play. So, after I mean, this wasn't that long after playing the Supreme It was, which was I saw a battle before that I did, and I'd sort of implied in there that I wanted to start moving forward a bit more, but I think in this one, when you see it, I think I went a bit too far. I got a bit carried away, so I went to sublime to the ridiculous. One not moving out, and now moving out. So let's let's obviously, I am, I'm an Amada. Now I've not talked to this season. It was supposed to be an 8v8, and everybody left, and then we just said, oh well, we'll just do this then. So that was good because it was a 2v obviously too. So anyway, so we've got a Cortex player. I was umming and ahhing going here. I probably should have been. It would have been better to protect our side, but we'll see that later. We've got a newish player, Treus. He's an Armada as well. Usually, all the newest players tend to be Armada, and you either stick with Armada or you go to the Cortex. But it is always strange. Home key is an Armada, so we've got two Armadas, and we've got three Armadas, sorry, and we've obviously got our Cortex player on my side. So my idea with this is obviously to build some wind, try not to knock myself in, and get some. I just decided to get a few pods out just to protect the area because I don't know whether he was sending some ticks. I also got the light laser because I remember that from donkeys ago. And now, we're actually on what we're doing now. So now I've got my first commander out. Come on, pigs, don't like the sound now. I'm sure I'd do something. That's it. So as you can see now, I decided to say, right then, I'm going to rush out. I think a lot of the problem is half the time where I put these wind wind turbines, If you notice some of the people, they tend to make them quite in rectangle lines in like a little grid. And to start with, I just shove them all over. And it always tends to make things difficult for me. But anyway, so now I'm deciding to, right then, I'll move out a lot faster. Now, if we look our... so look at Hinky, he's not even moved out. Look at Trace, he's not moved out. Now, my own team player has done the same thing. So that didn't make me feel too bad, I thought, well, he's moving out, so let's do the same, But like I said, I take it to a little bit too much. Now, I know this can be, once you get to here, it's normally sort of halfway. So I know I'm trying to get over there and keep building at the same time. Now, I decided to get me construction to it out. It's 3 minutes, probably slightly late, but not too bad. Well, Blue's already got his already out and running, and he's going for his second one. Green is not done any of that at the moment, but then again, he's a brand newish player. Saying that though, Hinky is actually not that too dissimilar to me. I hadn't even realised it's the first time, so he's actually done really well. Bit overzealous on the old T2, but you can understand nothing's come in yet either. Now he has got some maces there, but a good getting round to the back end would definitely sort this. Now, we have got a light laser for the other team, a couple of lasers, so, they are sort of well protected. Now, I push myself up, and I'm still going forward. I'm going to see what I mean. I get a bit carried away, I think. My other half, if you like, probably the better half, but not in that sort of way, is doing a bit of wall gardening. I looked at that and I thought, okay, that's not something I tend to do on very often, but it is effective. So I'm pushing the pawns a lot for. So I've got them out. They're just for scouting in the moment. Then he's got some Centurions, so they're obviously a lot stronger than a pawn. Because his economy is a lot better than mine. That's he's doing this. And that's obviously something that I should keep an eye on, really. I've got a couple of constructors. I've still only got one constructor turret, so I'm going on my second now. It's still a bit late, and I should have had some more. Well, I've got 15. I'm not doing too bad. I'm trying to protect this area. I'm worried about them coming around here because I've done the front, but nothing towards on the back end. So let's put some more light lasers just to protect the area. I probably should have had a radar out as well. I'm just going to push forward. That's what I was doing. Using the control key so you can see the lines, the keeping lines that don't go together. Just to see what he's got. Then realise, oh hell, he's got Centurions there. Wasn't expecting them to come out. But he does back off. I should have probably then changed to the Rocketeers. That's what I should have gone to. Because the Mace is... The Centurion's slow. So... And the Mace isn't that much faster either. So that's the problem here. They're both done pretty well. I ain't got any problem what my teammate's doing either. He is pushing up. The difficult thing for him in some respects, he's more hidden. He's relying on me, where in this sort of side, like he's coming down. That's what I was trying to worry about. Where a nice push coming with the maces here, which obviously starts the ball rolling. Now we know what's going on. He has got obviously a thug and the grunts here. They will take out the Centurion. It would have been nice for him. I don't think he's got it actually. He's still walling himself off, which I'm not a great fan of because you're just using resources. Now he should have got a grave robbers and started to eat these up or resurrect them. I've got enough pawns, but he's now doing Rocketeers, and that's my problem. I should have by now playing in a Rocketeers, but I'm still doing the pawn situation. I'm trying to get more energy. I'm trying to get more everything out. But like I said, I need to be a bit better. But I've got coming up with 3 constructions, so that's costing me 600 in energy. I haven't got too bad in energy. Now I've got the advance. Each one of these is, I think it used to be 100, I think, but now it's been kicked back. It may have been only 75. But one of these is build power. It costs that much. You see, it gives you a build power. So you've got to countermand them. Now I've got I've got more than what I thought I did. I've got 5. That's probably a bit excessive, Pete. Especially for this early in the game. The trouble is I'm using a lot of energy to produce these. Now I'm going for the mace and I'm going for the centurion, but for some other reason I do it uppity. I was trying to help my teammate, but then that had all gone. Yes, he is now eating them up with a con. He's not moved out any further. He's just he's coming up with me. I think that's as far as he went. I would have liked him to go a bit further. Now, what I'm doing is I'm planning on a run by. So I've just shoved some pawns up there. Now, I can't see any form of... where his is... What can he see? Yeah, he cannot see them. I didn't think he could at the time. I'm just pushing a few pawns around. I want to see where else he is. And obviously that's going to help my teammate as well. So I knew these were probably got a good chance of dying. I should have gone and taken that over. That would have been a better run than that. There's a bit of a misplay there. But we are getting the pawns coming up this side. This is what my idea was as well. But still, I'd stupidly put these down there and still not notice that's where they were still going. So now the push is started to come on. You see what I mean? You can take out the light lasers really easy with rocket. If I had Rocketeers there, that wouldn't have happened, and I would have been able to stabilise this little bit there. So I'm getting, wait a minute, I'm getting worried here. I think, do I still notice? No, I still don't notice. I've still got this push here. He's got a little bit too much defence now. But it's still possible to push them through. So I'm doing the click and control. That's why they're all... Now I'm pushing them around and doing round circles. So we take out the first one. We take out the metal extractor. That's not a bad play. And trouble is now I've only got a couple left. Now I've got none. So I've used all of them out. It's doing okay. Not great though. It would have been nice if I'd have taken out most of that side. If I could have taken most of this side out, this would have been all open. For sure. They have got the advantage. Oh, he's going to gauntlet. I wonder where that gauntlet was. I'm sure later on I'd noticed the gauntlet and couldn't think out where it was. I still got a hell of a lot of light. But he's got them damn Rocketeers, which I'm saying, where the hell's all that stuff gone? Where has it gone? And then I realise, what the hell? It's all gone down there. So I am building Rocketeers, but I'm so late that I should have been doing that a lot earlier on than I was doing. Like I said, I'd pushed up quite far. Whether this was a bit too far, like as I've been saying, I need to push out. So I think the idea was fair enough. It's just that I didn't get my army enough. Now I'm pushing with the Rocketeers. Now I've got Rocketeers. I've got enough to propel this. This is 14. He's only got 11, so that's not doing too bad. Although I don't manage them very well. I got no Lazarus up here either. And I'm building some light lasers again, just to help out. I really needed a, you know, maybe an Overwatch or something like that on here from the con. But this is a nice little play from my fellow player. He has got T2 now. He's only got one Sheldon. He's doing really well. I don't know what I'm doing. I have started my T2, which is about 2 minutes. See, I've got a lot of energy. I've just got no... And we're both in the same... In fact, we're all in the same thing. So I'm trying to... Yeah. I do see the commander and was hoping to use the Rocketeers to take him out, but that didn't help. Because he buggered off. But anyway. Oh, I don't know what I did there. Sorry there. I must have whacked my keyboard somewhere. And but anyway, I don't think that has any effect, to be honest. So I'm now saying, right, I'll move myself over here and carry on. Yeah. A few little tick run that's going to come out. Where's he sending the ticks? I do remember these, actually. It shouldn't do much, and I don't think it does, if I remember rightly. So the blue has got far too... He's got far too much eco. What we should have done is... Oh, I should have done as well. He split some of them units off here and gone round and started to take out these. And then that way would have lowered... It could have been same with my... Oh, this'll... No, you're not going to take out all them. That's a waste of a sumo. You needed to have more. And just leaving it in there. Although that's going to do quite well. So we got... we still got... We got a few shelters. I would have liked to see a jammer with them. I always like the jammer. A couple of... Usually, yeah. So the jammer's quite far behind. I don't think he's got it on a control group either. I tend to have them on a control group. I think I quite like it with the Rocketeers, though, because they can go in the front, where that gives the Sheldon a lot. The Sheldons can see far, but the trouble is it also needs to be able to You need to have something in front of it, not just to protect it, but allow it to see that further. And they are deadly when you get them together. Now, obviously now, this is it. He cannot see them at all, you see? He can see these little puff marks, but that's it. It would have been nice for him to get a grave robber out and refix them. But as you can see now, so I'm just going for it. I got a bit carried away with the movement, I think. I should have blocked this off. What I should have done is block this off with a load of other stuff and then not worried about it. But hindsight's a great thing. What have we got now? He's fusioning up like mad. I'm still trying to build my T2 here, so I'm really behind. It's this economy situation that I'm always in. I just do not produce enough. And I'd gone over the top with it. If I hadn't got that many, just 3 would have done, I think. And then that would have allowed me. Now I've got enough power, that's the problem. So I need to get more metal. That's another concern. But we are we're holding our own, but not as much as I would have liked. Taking these out, I should have done a bit more comeback. Yeah, I am coming back. See, this is the thing with the Rocketeers. You can skate them back and they will carry on firing, but I just don't have enough. I just do not have enough army. If he'd have brought his Sheldon up to bear, which he is starting to do now. Now you can see he's moved his Sheldon from this position that which he are over to mine. But the problem is now, see what I mean? I've made myself so I'm screwed. I cannot go back, so I just have to go forward. I can't do it because otherwise I'll get absolutely annihilated by Chutras. So these Sheldon will do really well against that. He hasn't got a massive ball, but it's well, 6 isn't too bad. But I needed him to be up here really and around here. Technically, I suppose my area is probably this area, and this is his area. I never know with this one. I always get confused with Idris crap because it's just the way the land lies. It's very difficult to know which is your part and which is their part. So I think he's holding his own here. I'm still saying, oh well, I'll just carry on moving forward then. I might as well get the metal extracts as well. I'm doing it, you know, because I keep building my metal up. Now we are going for the T2, but the trouble is I'm so far behind with it. You can tell I haven't got a lot of energy because the energy converters are not even opening up. So that's another problem. I'm trying to get more metal here. If I could get this sorted, it's always been my Achilles heel. Every time I played this game, the sumos will take down now. Now that's good. Now he's eating all this. This is going to give him a huge amount of metal dump. We are still, you know, we're not doing too bad. I've got obviously the Lazarus out to eat over this. This is what I rebuilt all this for. The only trouble is I left the Lazarus sat there, which is a real problem. Now he's pushed his Sheldon up this way. So this is great. He puts some sumo. Now I do ask him. He leaves a couple of sumos around, just sat there, and I said, "Can you share? Can you give me your sumos?" And he said, "I don't know how to share." And I thought, I can't remember either. So that was a bit of. I said, you know, I said, "Thank you very much. Cheers." You know, I'm a respectful person as well. We're eating up. No, we're re-resing all this lot as well. So it's still, even though they're ahead, we're still holding our own, and that's good. Once you've got your T2 out, you can probably hold your own. But I'm too slow. He's got his T2 up running as well. It's like, what the hell am I? What have I been doing? But now we got the hounds. See, I am building. As I say, so if I was... when I go... So I go the hounds first. Then I built a couple of jammers. I always build a couple of jammers because they can't derp around and go too far. And then one radar. And that's what I tend to do. You could... I could have control 8 it or control 7 it or something like that. And I would have put that in a group on its own. That group would have been... It wouldn't have been a permanent group because that would have been the old group. But doing it that way would be, you know, more helpful. So I thought, well, I need more energy. I might just get the commander to do something. I've sort of protected this area. I've got a quite decent amount of... I know it's T1, but we're still battling down here. Like, you can, you know, hear it. Unfortunately, though, he... well, nah, this is the reason why, yeah. I would say he moves. But he does take... I think he does... It's very difficult because... I'm still trying to get myself going here. I'm thinking, well, if you're going to go down there, I'll go and do this with the hounds. And try and propel this back. I get a lot of stuff up and running again. So we are still pushing them back. I'm still obviously up here not doing anything much. It's definitely countermanded. We are countermanding their thing, but we're not really... It's not the other way. We're not the aggressors. They're the aggressors. And I think that's half... It's not, I mean, I don't mind admitting, it's my fault that I was so slow. Probably I should have kept the commander further back. You know, stayed back until maybe I got the construction turret going. Then moved forward. But I don't really know. I just can never seem to get the first build right. That's my Achilles heel. I think it's the hardest thing out of the entire game. If you cannot get your eco start right, the game then feels incredibly difficult to manage. Once I get going, it's not too... Yeah, so you can have your 2 sumos. He's got 2 sumos sat here. And I thought, well, they'll help me. And I've forgotten how to pass because I'd forgotten how to do it. So I just said, oh well, never mind then. Because I had assumed, well, he's quite a high player, so I thought he would have known how to do it, you know, just out of curiosity. But there's a lot of hounds here. He's got no protection of them in a sense of radar, but jammers, you know. Them ticks are annoying because obviously they're doing stuff with the shelter. But he has got the sumos there. See, now this I like. He pushed the sumos in a line and then pushed the Sheldon forward. That's a lovely T2 ball. See, my idea now is to say, right then, I'm going to go onto this top end. I don't want to walk straight there because he'll probably walk this way. And no. So I'm pushing the hounds around. This has sort of protected itself. He's got the sumos coming this way. He's got a jammer. And I'm trying to get around the back. I know that if I can get around the back, this isn't protected that much. Although he is starting to send stuff around there. So he knows that something's going on. So is that an orbit? Has he got an orbiter? Yeah. Arbiter. I got an orbiter, or sometimes I go on it as Shiva. I always get the day wrong. So this, yeah, he's got now a shield wall. So he might as well push this back. This isn't going to do now, and he's just getting himself obliterated. What would have been nice, he should have come round this way. This way here. But in hindsight's a very difficult thing. You can, because I can see everything, and when we're playing, we can't see, obviously. We don't know. Now we've got the Marauder. So the Marauder's a T3. The light is T3, so I always say it's almost equivalent to a bull, but a bull's a 2.5. But this will absolutely decimate the Sheldon. So I'm just about to get myself where I want to be and start pushing a lot more things through. This is a problem. I'm just not getting there. I wish I could get one of the pro players, Pro Randy, seeing as he's English. If you're out there, Pro Randy, give us a hand, will you, mate? Come on to a Discord somewhere and let's have a chat and see if you could actually make me a lot better. If you know him or you know of him, let him see this and get him to give us a hand, will you? And then obviously I can give these people some decent games then. But anyway, so I've only got 3 hounds and a dream. It shouldn't be too bad against the maces. Now, I should have, unfortunately, because I was fighting down there, I was losing these. And these would, the Rocketeers will take out the mace because it can fire faster. I just thought it was GG. I thought, well, this is going to be GG. And he said, don't give up. So I said, all right then, don't give up. No, play. He wants to carry on playing.
Commander has died.
So, he's lost his commander. So, he's ravaging this front base, but he's still got the back base. Not much. He's got his warden there. But he's still not got... I mean, he's absolutely... I don't know how these people do it. Mind you, I suppose he's... Even though he's a 2... Hemke has done really well, and he's obviously protected him a bit, you know. So I know now that, wait a minute, this is pushing up. These hounds have seen my... So yeah, he's pushing in there. So I know what's going to go on. I thought, I can't sit here. Because I decided, well, I'll start building, yeah. Now I go for walking. I thought, this base is lost. He wants me to carry on, I'll carry on. Sharpshooters, I love these units. They're absolutely, what a beautiful animation. There we go, put the bag back. Look at it. It's such a brilliant unit. For me, it's the best animation on the entire game by none. Look at that. It's awesome. Anyway, so we're all getting ravaged. We're on a sticky wiki now. We're on, like, oh, this is not going. I'm still moving forward. Now, he's ravaged. He's clearly ravaged that, but he's not done anything yet. Oh, he's got, let's take it out. Some stuff. And he's just stood still. So I'm just barely getting through. So you see what I mean? I'm pushing through. I should have carried on, actually. That would have been oh, damn. You see all this here? If I'd have pushed through, I'd have been able to get the base. But I made the mistake of going down here. Yeah, you see. So I really went far too far forward. Now he knows that I'm here, or I've got something here. And it's like, I bet he went, what the flipping hell's the commander doing up there? This was my problem. I should have just carried on. If I'd have carried on, I'd have easily got to this lot. So I'm trying to de-gun it. And I'm not doing too well with the de-gun. Here we go.
Commander has died.
So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I think I went far too far forward quickly. But my idea was sound, but just my implementation. And I still need to know that front. So if you're out there, Pro Randy, give us a hand, please, mate. Anyway, we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.